Okay, this video is for the high-end HyTechToyz Stormtrooper electronic digital voice changer unit. This is the full kit video. Basically explain the operation. This video is to explain the operation of the system and how it plugs in together. And then there's another video which will explain how to mount the pieces into the actual helmet. Okay, what comes in the kit? First thing is the Stormtrooper electronic digital voice changer. This is the digibox itself. It's essentially a small box. It comes with the Velcro to mount it in your helmet already attached. It has a 9-volt battery clip. It operates on a standard 9-volt battery. I recommend getting lithium-ion batteries that are rechargeable that you can change out. The unit will operate for a long time on a 9-volt battery, but it's good to use rechargeables because you'll save money over time. It has an on-off switch right here, an LED indicator that lights up that we'll see in a little while. It has two outputs. One output here, which is for the speaker, and then an input here, which is for the microphone. They're both 3.5 millimeter standard stereo jacks. All right, the basics of the kit are that we've got this digibox, we've got an amplifier, we have a headset that can either be configured as a peel and stick block, that you peel this disc here and it sticks to the inside edge of your helmet, and then you just adjust the microphone however you want it to be, and you're good to go. There is a little white line on this microphone. See it right there, right here? Okay, that little white line indicates where the front of the microphone is, so you want that pointed towards your mouth. You can adjust it once you get it in there. These instructions on this microphone explain all that. And they also explain that on the back that this microphone has a slot here on the back of it. You can't really see it here, but that allows you to put in this insert very simply this over-the-head lightweight wire microphone thing, so you can convert the microphone into an over-the-head unit if you prefer that, instead of sticking the boom to your helmet. In my particular helmet, I stick the boom and it works a lot better, so it's always in the same spot ready to go. I like that better. Okay, it comes with a mounting kit, which is a wire loom, split wire loom line that you can dress cables with. It comes with all the Velcros you're going to need to mount it, and then some Velcro dots, some other Velcro pieces. These are industrial Velcro, which means when you stick the thing in place, it's going to stay, which is really nice, so you don't have to worry about things falling out of your helmet. The speaker, it contains its own self-contained lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and for that you're going to need this cable, which is a combination USB rechargeable cable and the audio cable for the input into the speaker amplifier. Excuse me. And then there is the kit also includes a standard USB charging cube. If you need a European version, these things are available on the internet. They're available everywhere. They're just a couple of dollars. So it comes with that. So it comes with everything that you need to get up and going and get this thing running. This is your speaker, and it's a square little rectangular type unit, and that just plugs in. And then it comes with this adapter, and the adapter is so that when you're mounting this flat surface box on the inside of your helmet, you can attach this to this surface, and then it'll allow you to have better surface contact on the inside of your helmet. See that? Because that's curved. And then there's a Velcro piece that goes on this side that will attach that to the helmet. It's very straightforward. And again, when you watch the video on how to install this stuff in the helmet, it explains all that. And then this is a volume control adapter. It just goes in line, and it's a new addition to the kit. It's a really slick little thing. It's got a thumb wheel adjuster here for the volume. And the nice thing about this is that this unit used to have the volume control here in the center, and it was a micro pot. The problem with that is that you would adjust it, install everything in the helmet, and then if you were at an event, a Comic-Con or something, and you decided that you needed your volume louder, you had to actually physically take your helmet off to adjust your volume. Now you don't have to do that. This thing plugs in line. You mount this, and you'll see this in the other video, right to the rim of the inside rim of your helmet, and then you could just reach up with your thumb and just roll this dial here and adjust your volume up or down. So it's very simple, very straightforward. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to plug everything in the way that the flow goes, and we'll go over that. Okay, since we're not actually going to be mounting this in the helmet in this video, I've set all of our mounting hardware off to the side so it doesn't confuse things. We won't be using those for this particular video. This is just the basic out of the helmet system setup so that everybody understands how it works. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, the first thing is I've attached my 9-volt battery. Again, you're going to want a lithium-ion battery. This is not one, but I would recommend that. And then the unit turns on right there. There's an on-off switch. It's very simple. And when it comes on, you've got a red LED that lights up. It's got an input and an output right here. And the output is for the speaker. The input is for the microphone. So first thing we'll do is we'll take our microphone here. And again, I don't use the over-the-head setup for my helmet. But it's very simple to do. You just follow the instructions on this tag and it explains how to do that. And so we're just going to plug our microphone in right here, the one that says microphone. You heard that little click, and now the microphone is plugged in. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to plug in our cable to our amplifier. Now, you can plug your speaker directly in to the box. No amplifier, just plug the speaker directly into the box. And it's a very straightforward, simple system. You have the box, the battery, the line going to our speaker, and the line going to our microphone. And then if I talk into the microphone, these are not the droids you're looking for. Look, sir, droids. So the system works this way. It's very straightforward. Okay, but it's not super loud. So if we want to make it louder, we're going to have to add our amplifier, and we're going to put that in line. And then we're also going to add in a volume control if we choose to do so, so that we can turn the volume up or down, depending on how loud we want it to be and where our location is. Okay, so I'm going to unplug my speaker here. I'm going to plug in this USB audio cable for the amplifier. That's going to plug in there. So that just plugs in. Everything's, very straightforward. And on this unit here on the amplifier, again, it's rechargeable and has a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery. It runs for hours and hours on the internal battery. It actually has 2 power settings. It has 2 clicks. So when you click it once, okay, the green light comes on, but it also has a second click, and the second click turns the volume up all the way. So it sort of has like a medium and a high output on this box. When you plug the unit in to charge, and to do that, all you'll do is you'll plug this micro USB here into the unit, and that carries both the audio from the digibox, but it also carries the power for when you're charging it. When you're wearing the helmet, you don't need to have this attached. You can put a Velcro down on this and just secure it to the inside edge of the helmet like that, and it's out of the way. When the unit is charging, when you first plug it in, you want to make sure the unit's off. And what will happen is when you plug this in, the red LED will come on. That'll tell you that this unit's charging. When it's fully charged, the red LED will go off. It takes about 3 hours to charge this completely from dead. But then it lasts for, like I said, 6 to 8 hours or longer, depending on if you have in high or low mode, how loud your volume is turned up, etc. Okay, so let's get back to the install. We turn this back on. All right, so now our sound is coming out of our digibox through this cable and into our amplifier. If we come out of our amplifier, now this amplifier has got a male end on it with a female to female adapter, and that allows you versatility to plug it into other types of speakers and systems. Again, this is just the digital audio has been converted back into analog at this point, so that allows this audio to go into any standard analog input. But in this case, we're just going to plug it into our speaker here. It's a little tricky to do all this stuff one-handed. There we go. Okay, so now the sound is going to go from the box through the amp and directly into the speaker. Excuse me.
These are not the droids you're looking for. Look, sir, droids. How long have you had these droids? I'm making the radio burst sound by blowing just a little puff of air into the microphone, like that. It's real straightforward. It works really, really well.
Okay, so it's quite loud now, and I've chosen at this point not to put the volume control in line. Now, so it's getting full volume from the amplifier. If you wish to put the volume control in line, at any point in the system, you can put it in here, you can put it in here, you can put it in back here, right outside the digibox, whichever you want to do. Whatever's more convenient for you to reach. All you're going to do is just take it and put it in line. So you just pop that off there. This guy just goes in line. Like that. Again, tricky with one hand. Okay, and now our volume control is in line, and so when we talk into our microphone,
Yo, mic check, testing 1, 2, mic check. These are not the droids you're looking for. Move along, move along.
but if I adjust this volume up or down,
These are not the droids we're looking for.
I didn't adjust it very far.
These are not the droids we're looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for.
I don't know if you could tell, but the volume's getting lower.
These are not the droids we're looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for.
These are not the droids. Well, that's all the way down. So I've literally turned the volume all the way off at that point.
These are not the droids we're looking for. So you can adjust it from the full range of really quiet to very loud.
Okay, so that's the basic setup of how the whole system hooks together. If you have any questions, you can always text us. Again, it's a great HyTechToyz company, or a HyTechToyz product from the HyTechToyz company. And there's another video that shows how to install this in the helmet, and that's the basics of it. All right, thanks guys.